Come in.
What's up, everybody? It is your girl, the K-pop cougar, Rao, and I am back with my 5th episode of Bias Ret. Disclaimer, I'm sorry if you can hear my fan. It's hot as balls in my room, and I recorded some other videos, so y'all gonna see this shirt in a couple videos because I binged. Which reminds me, so I've decided I film on Saturdays, so that is why you'll see me in several different videos where I have on the same thing. I just binge film and then I edit on Sunday, and hopefully I can release something on Sunday. If not, I gradually, and then Sundays I edit. Hopefully I can get one released or two released on Sunday, but if not, I'll gradually release them throughout the week. So that is how we're gonna be doing this here film schedule. Thanks, stay tuned. But anyway, so like I was saying, welcome back to my 5th, even though there's 10, episode of Bias Ret, where I will be discussing the men of EXO. I don't know how interesting this video is going to be. I don't know how long this video is going to be, because EXO is kind of weird for me. EXO, I love their music. Ooh, they're like the closest thing to a 90s R&B group that I am going to get in the K-pop world that I found so far. If anybody else comes close to that, let me know in the, you know, all that comments that below that, tell me. But yeah, there are certain songs that EXO releases or that I have found, they give me so much of Boys to Men, 112, who else do they kind of remind me of? Sometimes Color Me Bad. I'm sure y'all probably don't know who Color Me Bad is, but that's okay. Shiny reminds me a lot of Color Me Bad too. But anyway, there a later video. That's gonna be a rough one. Back to EXO. EXO had way too many members at first. And so it took me a while to learn them. So that is why they are 5th on the Bias Ret list. So in Bias Ret fashion, I'm going to first discuss how I found them, what I learned about them, who the bias, and who is the bias wrecker or bias wreckers. EXO, again, y'all know, I ain't even gotta explain. Found the music some type of way. I don't know. I do apologize. I found their music. The first song that I ever heard by EXO was Monster. Monster was everything to me, from the beats, the vocals, the dancing, that colorful dark ass MV that looked like an old school Hype Williams video, the choreography. Okay, I don't know why in the chorus of Monster, when they hit that little move where they do that little foot stomp situation behind them, oh god, I watched that video over and over again just for that one part. It gives me goosebumps. I don't know why. I don't know what my hands is doing, what I'm grabbing for. But anyway, yeah, Monster, had no idea, wasn't trying to learn nobody's name, was just enthralled by the video. Bake and them vocals when he hit that run at the end after creeping.
Yeah, creeping.
Oh god, yeah. Monster, like I said, I wasn't trying to check for nobody. I was just, the whole video had me from beginning to end. So yeah, Then we moved on and I found Call Me Baby. Now that is when I started paying attention to different members, and I was like, ooh, he cute. Ooh, he cute. Damn, there's a lot of them. Why so many of them? They got lost. So yeah, but there was one that I was just like, ooh, he real cute. I like him. Yeah, I like him a lot, and I kept liking him in vain. So yeah, moved on, found Growl, love that video. Overdose, found those videos, and I was like, oh yes, I love these videos. This is everything to me. I know who my bias gonna be. Let's learn who they are, because for the longest, the only ones that I knew was Kai, Thirst Trap, we'll get there, Dio, even though Dio looked weird, and Baekhyun. Now, Bacon, y'all might know, y'all may not know, I look at K-dramas. I looked at K-dramas before I got into K-pop. So I loved Scarlet Rio, however you pronounce it. I watched that damn drama. And when I found EXO and I saw him, and I was like, 10th Prince? What you sing? And you can really sing? Come on. Baekhyun be singing his ass off. Baekhyun be hitting them high notes. Oh my god, like I said, when he hit that run at the end of Monster, ovaries quake. That's all I have to say. Instead of an earthquake, it is an ovaries quake. So yeah, found some other videos. So I'm like, let me find out the other ones' names, because it's 50 of them. Alright, so we going through, we learning members, and I finally get to the point where I was like, oh, the one who gonna be my bias, what's his name? Let's go read some members' profiles. Reading. What you mean, former members? We lost some people? Okay. So, you know, learned about different people. Learned about Chen Yul, Sehun, Chin, Shuman. Even though for the longest I was like, how you pronounce this? Is the X silent? I didn't know how you pronounce that for the longest. Thank God I found out that it's Shuman. Yeah. Who I'm missing? Lay. Yeah. Found all them. I feel like I'm missing somebody. They'll come back up when I go through the whole bias briefly. But anyway, former members. Chris Wu, he real fine. Luhan, oh, he's so pretty, he's so precious, he's so cute. Does that say Tao? My bias, he ain't in the group no more. I gotta live off the old videos. He gone. What the hell? How am I have a group and no bias? He gone. And so I had to find his little solo Chinese stuff. Which, by the way, I think he just came out with a video. I watched it. Brazilian girl. She was in it. She played his ass. Y'all should watch it. So I was like, what do I do now? Do I replace them? Is that treasonous to replace your bias if they leave? Like, you know, they quit you, so now I gotta quit you too. So Tao is still the one that when I look at those old ass videos, that I'd be like, oh my god, especially when he hit that side flip martial arts situation at the end, Overdose. I thought he was gonna be, well, he was the bias. I guess he still is, even though he been gone a good, about what, 3-4 years, 5 years maybe, I don't know. Alright, so I went on the hunt for a new bias. So I started scanning the other members. So this is how we gonna do this. Instead of me going through who would be my bias breaker, excuse me, I don't know what just happened, I got choked up. We're gonna go through the list of potential biases, bias replacements, I don't know what you call them, but anyway. So yeah, the ones who I don't think will make it, we'll go through them first, and then we'll work our way to the ones who are in the running to be America's Next Top Bias. So starting from who has the least chance of being the bias, would probably go to Chin. So Chin can sing, but Chin just so regular looking to me. Out of all the other members that are in the group, I sometimes forget about Chin, even though Chin has a decent amount that he sings, and I think he can really sing. Chin just doesn't stand out to me. I think he's precious looking, even though I don't like the song Power. I don't do Happy, y'all know that. I thought it was real cute. His eyeshadow, that yellow eyeshadow, was popping on him, and I was like, oh, okay, he's real cute. But other than that, Chin just there in the group to me. Another thing that I, even though it didn't wreck me, but I was like, yes, you better do that. I don't know what performance this was. This was like an award show that they performed at, and Chin pants split, and so he had to tie his coat around his waist and keep it pushing. That shows a motherfucking professional right there, because a bitch would have balled up and died and would have some type of way did an army crawl off the stage if I had ripped my pants. But he just threw that jacket around him and kept it moving. That's how you do it. Second person that I really don't see being the bias would probably go to Dio. Dio, again, sang his ass off. I probably will start looking at his dramas. He's cute to me. He kind of seemed a little creepy in a way. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about Dio, but it's something slightly creepy to me about Dio. Like I said, he be singing his ass off now. I can understand why he wanted the main vocals, but that's about it. I do think this new buzz cut on him, it was weird to me at first. I was not feeling the buzz cut on Dio at first, but now I do. I like it. Came around. Came full circle for your boy Dio. I feel like I'm going through this list like really fast, but that just shows you I don't know what to do about EXO since Tao left. I'm still slightly stuck on Tao, if you haven't noticed. So next would probably be Bacon. So Bacon, Baekhyun, 10th Prince, whatever you want to call him. Bacon's cute. Ooh, Cocoa Bop mullet. Oh god, kill it, shred it, don't let it happen again. Thank god it went away, just like Kai and them dreads. Yeah, it was not a good look for Bake. That was his stylist was wrong for that. She should have been slapped around. I don't condone violence against women. Bake voice wrecks me. Bake singing, oh my god. Like I said in the VIX bias wrecked, how Ken's voice wrecks me, and they have two very strong main vocals with Leo and Ken. That is how I feel about EXO with Bake and Dio. Baekhyun has one of the best voices in K-pop, hands down. That boy know he can sing. I wasn't expecting that out of him, but yeah, there are some times that I think Baekhyun is cute, but for the most part I don't find Baekhyun sexy. He just seems real sweet to me. Ooh, another one where Bake high note killed me, El Dorado. Oh my god, why was there not an MV for El Dorado? I mean, I understand y'all gave us the concert video, but Jesus, Bake and that high note at the end of El Dorado. Yes. Okay, next person who I really don't see being the bias, but he fine. And that's gonna go to Lay. Now, Lay fine. Lay be dancing his ass off too, because when I saw the dance practice video for Monster, that little something bitch was getting it. But the only thing why Lay I can't get with him possibly being a bias is because he don't be around. Like, Lay, you say you still in the group, but when was the last time you did something with him, son? Like, you ain't been on the last comeback or two. You've been doing your own solo thing. You don't want to drop no vocals on something to make it seem like you still in EXO, Lay? I mean, that's the only thing about Lay. I don't know nothing about him for real. I've listened to his solo stuff. Sheep, weird. I don't know what it's about. Still confused. That might be the only thing that I've actually heard about Lay. Hence why he is not in the running to be a bias. Lay fine. Lay real fine. But I don't know him. So yeah. The next person who so the 4 members that are left that could possibly become the bias, they're not in really any particular order, but they have potential. The first one being Chanyeol. I didn't initially pay no attention to Chanyeol. He got lost in the sauce because it was too many of them, and I was just like, there's too much going on. They running around, the camera spinning. I'm dizzy. I don't know who he is. Yeah, but then again, once I went back and I learned who they were, and then Monster, and I realized that he was like the 5 rapper in the end, and I found out that Chanyeol was always the 5 rapper. Yeah, I was like, okay, he cool. I like him, but I was just like into his music. How I actually started like, oh, Chanyeol, kinda cute. Now, watch the drama. I watched I Married My Anti-Fan, which was a Chinese drama that he did. It was really good. You should check it out. And he was so charming and so handsome in that movie, and I was like, Chanyeol, how you doing? And then Chanyeol's super fucking tall. Chanyeol like 6'2". Yes, Chanyeol. You son. You might be it now. Watch out there now. After Chanyeol, it would probably go to Sehun. Okay, for the longest, I didn't realize Sehun was the maknae. Y'all know how I feel about maknaes. They make me real nervous because they be young. I'm not young. So yeah, so I shy away from Sehun because he's the maknae. He the evil maknae. But Sehun fine as shit. Whatever that concert was, I don't even remember the song because I blacked out. All I know is Sehun was in a puddle of water in a white shirt, and he was wet, and oh my god. Sehun wet, Sehun abs, Sehun hair wet, dripping, shirt open, body, his eyebrows, they real strong. He fine. God. Oh God. How old is Sehun? Ain't he at least about 23, 22, 20? He older than Bam Bam. That's all that matters. So, yeah. Sehun, maknaes, oh. Why do they keep doing this to me? But he almost was the new bias when I found him wet. And then I had to reel it back in when they was like, he's the mock name. She's too old for the mock names. But I'm staring him from afar, real creeper like. So after Sehun, I would say the next person would probably be Kai. Kai is the thirst trap. There's no way around that. Kai know he the thirst trap. I'm shocked that Kai is the visual, considering that Kai got that melanin, and you know how the Koreans feel about melanin. But Kai real fine. Kai be dancing his ass off. I see why he is friends with Taemin and Jimin, because they all be dancing their asses off. Kai had them G.I. Joe, Ken doll abs and Coco Bop, and I was really trying to figure out if them hoes was photoshopped or contoured with some makeup, because they was so chiseled out, and I was like, oh my god. And then Power, they let his arms be out. Who authorized that? So yeah, Kai fine. Kai always shirtless. Kai be smiling, and he shouldn't do that. That's real illegal. And thank God they took them Coco Bop locks away from him. K-pop, can we stop with the cornrows? Can we stop with the locks? It ain't a good look. Thank you. And just like that video, like Sehun and Kai was wet, Kai ended up underneath a waterfall. I think, again, I blacked out. I don't remember what happened. It's him. You real wrong for that. Real wrong for that. He's so fine. And so lastly, the last person who is runner-up for maybe being the new EXO bias would be Schumann. He would have ended up with the bottom four. I mean, not the bottom four, because they're not bad. They're just, yeah. He initially did not get me, but then sexy moments. What I do that for? Found out Schumann got him. So yeah, didn't know that he got a body underneath them. They're close too, and he be dancing his ass off. Schumann can sing. I think what I like about Schumann is his eyes. Like, it's something about his eyes that I'm like, ooh, he real fine. And then I originally thought he was Chinese too, because you know he was in EXO and they gave him that Chinese name. But he Korean. It's fine, you know. They had to fill out the Chinese side, and he the only EXO member left, ain't he? Ain't he? Shit, I don't know. He has his sexy moments. I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke. But yeah, that's about it. Is I wasn't expecting Schumann to have sexy moments, and then when I discovered that he does, I was like, oh, Schumann, how are you doing? And then again in Monster, that dance practice, for some reason I love the part where he's in the center and they do the thing where they on one leg and then they cross it over, and then yeah, that I really like that part too. If you can dance, you might get your girl, and that's how Schumann got me. So yeah, those are the four that possibly but haven't quite gotten there of bias wreckers, even though there's no bias anymore, or possible new biases. So yeah, leave in the comments down below who your bias is. If you were a Tao fan and you were in mourning like me, and just think, I came when he was gone, and so I had to find out later on that, what you mean he ain't no longer here, when I'm just learning, I'm just getting used to him. He So yeah, let me know if Z-Tout was your bias, and again, you're heartbroken because he left. Also, out of the 4 that I mentioned, Sehun, Chanyul, Kai, Schumann, who do you think that I should look more into to become the possible new bias? That should be pretty interesting. I want to see a vote. Vote below. Who should be my new bias? I might do an update video to see which one I'm gonna go with. Yeah, y'all gonna vote on my new bias. Bam, there you go. Look out for your girl, the K-pop cougar. Row. So yeah, that has been this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, give a thumbs up below. Please subscribe. I want friends, lots and lots of friends, who can help me figure out this whole bias situation, because I don't know what to do. Subscribe and then vote for my new bias. Thanks. Share the video so more people can vote for my new bias. Thanks. It'll be greatly appreciated. I don't want it to be out here, you know, EXO biasless. That ain't a word. Alright. Don't judge me. And until next time, I'm your girl, the K-pop cougar. Row.